And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Woolley, so someone's happy.
I am. The Cameron Woolley Show, what do we call it?
The Cameron Woolley Show series.
The Cameron Woolley Show series, Yankees, Orioles.
The first installment of the 2022 edition.
Always an event, and always a cause for stress, consternation. But listen.
Laughter.
Listen, in every power ranking for the last 2, 3, maybe 4 years, Orioles have been ranked near the bottom. Last year, they had 0.0 chance of making the playoffs, which proved to be true. This year, they're dead last in the power rankings. They're at number 30. They'll probably be there for the remainder of the year. Although the Diamondbacks don't look great either. There's some awful teams out there, but so I don't get to brag a lot. However, for the first of several Cameron Woolley Show series, the first came up this weekend, and
at Camden Yards,
and the Orioles managed to win the series somehow.
Because the Yankees, the offense it reeks. It just reeks.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll talk about that and how frustrated you were.
I was pissed. We were initially. I texted you on Easter, and I'm like, "Yo, you want to do tomorrow? You want to make this happen?" And then
Monday. You wanted to go on Monday after the series.
I was thinking, Monday, but it occurred to me like half an hour after. It's like, I texted you. I'm like, you know what? Never mind.
I know it was reactionary, sure. However, listen.
No. I know myself.
Okay.
And if we recorded on Monday,
yes,
we wouldn't have been able to upload it because I would have come in so flamed. I would have been so pissed off.
Yeah, you probably would have said things you regretted, and
yes, we wouldn't have been able to upload. I would have said something it would have been an hour-long rant.
Okay. I love.
My vocal cords would have been shot because I would have been screaming.
I also love that. Okay.
And I would have said something so obscene that, like, in my fit of rage, that I wouldn't be able to upload it because someone somewhere along the line would find that soundbite.
Sure.
And say it could have been anything from a range of a really bad joke to just a nasty insult.
Right. Presidential nominee Cameron Woolley in trouble for a rant recorded on podcast 20 years ago or whatever.
20 years ago. Hey, if I became, I don't want to do a career in politics. I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah. Well, or whatever. Maybe you're up for a high-powered position.
If I ever became president, I'd go the Trump route. I'd become super rich and super powerful, and then I'd use that influence to run for president.
Sure.
That's not. I wouldn't go the route of becoming a councilman, then becoming mayor, then becoming a state senator, and then running for Congress, and then becoming an actual senator, and then maybe stepping backward and becoming governor, and
fair enough,
and then running for president. Besides, president's not a great gig. Speaker of the House, dude. Speaker of the House. That's where it's at.
Sure. All right. Or
I'd much rather. Would you much rather be like Speaker of the House or be a super powerful senator than be president? Yeah.
Yeah, because too much I don't want that much responsibility.
Also, you're gonna be there forever.
Right. Yeah. So you get that nice cushy paycheck.
Yeah.
The nice hotel rooms, or maybe we don't aim that high. As new Amazon Monday Night Football color commentary Cameron Woolley.
Yeah. Yes.
Was caught saying I don't. Yeah. Caught on rant 20 years ago on podcast. Yeah. I got a couple of stats here for you. The second time since 2017, 5 years ago, that the Orioles won a home series against the Yankees.
Wow, that
5 years. So I guess 6 seasons.
Wow.
5 seasons, 6 seasons. That's pretty incredible. That's it's 2017. Just the second time.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
And I recorded a video on Easter Sunday, like after I got home from, like, going out with my family, hanging out, doing whatever, doing stuff on Easter, watching Life of Brian. That.
No, yeah, Monty Python. No, it's Monty Python.
Wait, have you? Well, I figured. Wait, do you? Hey, I don't know if you've ever done it, but watching Monty Python Life of Brian on Easter weekend fits.
Yes, I have.
Like
that I have
love.
not done.
Well, that's a shock to you.
I have not done that yet.
It's a great idea, and I started doing it a couple years ago.
Okay. Wow. All right, I'll make that a tradition. That's pretty.
I don't know if like any of your kids have seen Monty Python yet, or
No, not really. I don't know if they're into English humor.
I'm not in the English humor either.
But it's just
hilarious.
funny. It's just funny.
It's not like English humor. That's like good humor.
Very good. Smart humor. That whole Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Monty Python. I'm more of a. I like Life of Brian because there's a little more slapstickiness to it, but when Holy Grail overall is like a more clever kind of humor. It's a movie you have to pay attention to in order to get the funny jokes.
Yeah, for sure. So the Yankees offense.
This is an issue. I
don't know what their stats with runners in scoring position are. Not good. Pretty much as bad as the Orioles.
Yes.
Which is not good for a team of this caliber and of this salary and of this pedigree. Playing against it's a rebuilding team.
I don't get why the Yankees have so much prestige and pedigree to them anymore.
I mean,
at least in my lifetime, they haven't. They're not prestigious.
Pretty much almost every person in this lineup has a reputation though. Joey Gallo, Giancarlo Stanton, Josh Donaldson. Joey Gallo.
No, to be completely honest, I knew that this series was gonna be a bitch the moment I said last week. I'm like, okay, thank God we got the Orioles at Camden Yards this weekend.
You jinxed yourself.
I knew right after I said that. I'm like,
I said the same.
Damn it!
I said the same thing, but for your sake.
Yeah,
this should be a pretty easy series. Yeah, at least take.
Yeah, because you're an Orioles fan. You've any confidence that you might have had.
Used to the beatdown.
Your team is just.
I saw the game. It's Yankee Stadium South. It was all Yankee fans there. You could hear them.
Yeah, but in the first game in the 11th thing, Camden Yards, they got loud for the Orioles.
Yeah. They'll cheer when they feel
That's the first time I ever heard Camden Yards get really loud.
Yeah.
Aside from the when what's his face hit that double, I'm sure you can remember the guy who hit the bases clearing double in the Tigers series.
Yes.
Is it Eric Young? What was his name?
I believe so. Yes. And
something Young.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. I don't even know half the lineup because they're but
and on Good Friday, Jackie Robinson Day, the Yankees put up that horrendous performance offensively. And it got to a point where in extra innings, I was kind of rooting for the Orioles to walk it off because I knew the offense wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Chapman warming up to come into the 11th, I'm like, okay, thank God. Thank God that it's going to end. And then Chapman teased us by striking out the first guy,
yes,
and then getting the last guy down to a 2-strike count.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking,
all right,
he might
get out of this.
And this comes on the heels of a game where he walked the bases loaded against the Blue Jays and had to get bailed out by Michael King.
Yes. Yeah, we saw that happen couple nights before.
Yes. So like Chapman comes in, and I knew like the moment he lost control of the guy, I'm like, oh, he's walking in the winning run. And when I saw Chapman walk in that winning run, I started laughing.
What can you do but laugh, right?
Oh, dude, it was hilarious.
Well, I mean, I was laughing too, but for a different reason. Yeah.
I recorded. I was like,
oh no,
I was laughing at you. You saw
if
my.
You
You saw
if you
my
go to
voice
Twitter
tweet.
at Cam Woolley Show, you did indeed. You sounded like the Joker. You lost it. You were
Yes, I lost it.
Like 42 seconds of you just laughing, and yeah. I love it. I say the Orioles don't swing the bat at all anymore.
Oh yeah,
And-
just don't. And Boone's yelling at the
Boone,
when his offense just put up 1 run in 11 innings.
What's Boone pissed about?
What was he pissed about?
That pitch was clearly high. There's no doubt about it.
That pitch was high, and the pitcher is high. Although Aroldis Chapman doesn't have any marijuana allegations. No, his allegations are just domestic violence.
Yes.
That's Aroldis Chapman's allegations.
And the occasional loss of control.
Occasional. Dude, it's 50-50. It's so funny because, and last night, we're jumping ahead a little bit to last night, he had a 3-out save against the Detroit Tigers. Seamless. Just 1, 2, 3 inning against the top of the lineup.
Yes.
Chapman pitched like a flawless save.
Yeah. One strikeout.
And he was coming in a 1-run game. I'm like, oh, shit. And
you always say that. He literally threw 9 pitches, 7 for strikes. So that was it. That's
so
this is
weird.
vintage Chapman right here.
But like, I want to go on one little last tirade about the Yankees Orioles series because I don't want to spend.
We're not done yet with this series.
Like, I don't want to spend too much time breaking down the games because if you're listening to this podcast, which very few of you do, you know how the games went. I take it that you're knowledgeable enough to know how the games went without us needing to go on a massive breakdown, just going down the downward spiral.
I got rubbing it a little bit though.
Dude, you are rubbing. Dude, you're walking in and with that jersey.
Yeah, you know, it still fits. So, I do want to talk about Game 2, which was on Saturday, which I think was crap. It was postponed by It was postponed by a rain delay,
and then another rain delay.
In which the Orioles were up 2-0. I believe it got stopped somewhere near the top of the 4th, or maybe the top of the it was the top of the 5th. And I'm like, oh man, can't we just play another half inning and make the game? Can we just make this? I was praying that they could just get another half inning.
Yeah, that's what happens when it starts pouring while your team's winning.
Right, so they could get that BS rain delay official game, that 4.5 innings, right? The rain delay.
Yeah, 4.5 innings or 5.
Didn't happen.
Don't know what the hell the rule is.
Didn't happen. The rain stopped. Yankees score 4 runs, and then that was
because that always happens.
I know, but I was hoping. I think
Rizzo had an RBI single, Stanton had an RBI double, would have been 2, but Rizzo got thrown out home, and then Josh Donaldson does something.
Yeah,
and you were talking. You're like,
killer,
oh
man.
God. You're like, oh
He's
God,
an Oriole killer.
You're like, oh God, Josh Donaldson in the AL East again,
Yeah.
and then sure enough, just the unloads on one.
He's an Oriole killer. It doesn't matter what uniform he's wearing. He loves to tee off on Baltimore. And
Donaldson sucked. So far, defensively, Donaldson has been a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
I've really liked Josh Donaldson defensively. And I'll weather the storm with him offensively for now.
I mean, his track record is pretty good.
Because
I can hit. I mean,
like, I may be emotionally compulsive in the moment, but
Okay.
outside, I like to be a rational human being.
right. Yeah, I would like to think that if it didn't rain again, the Orioles had a pretty good chance of winning this game with the way that the Yankees offense has been. And Orioles pitching has not been bad.
Oh yeah, I've seen a few charts. I've seen a few charts that suggest that the Orioles actually have pretty good pitching so far to begin the year.
Bullpen's been pretty great. Starting pitching's been decent. Now, what's going to happen as time goes on is the starting pitcher is going to falter. It's going to wear out the bullpen, and then that's where everything falls apart every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark my words. Unless.
And John Means is out for the year.
And
too.
John Means is out. Yeah.
That sucks. That actually sucks. I remember I saw it. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. Came out with some kind of forearm tightness a few days ago.
Because I'll always have a little... Like, as of right now, when the Orioles are not an immediate threat to the American League East, I'll always have a little bit of an allegiance toward them because
I appreciate that.
Because of you, I'll never hate the
Appreciate
Orioles.
that. And if the Yankees are playing, say the Mets, I'll cheer for the Yankees. I got no love for the
No, that's a team.
They're playing the Red Sox. Screw the Red Sox. I hate the Red Sox. They're playing
Blue Jays.
Oh, definitely.
You still have a grudge against the Blue Jays.
Yeah. Tampa, I don't know. It could go either way depending on the day, but I still
Royals. You still got to have a grudge against them.
I do for sweeping the Orioles in the ALCS and what was that 2014?
Oh yeah, dude! Imagine if this pod was around during that, like the early to mid 2010s, where
both teams were good.
Oh, dude, the 2012 ALDS, dude, we would have had to record after every game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we would have for sure. Those were great games, though.
That was a great series,
great
too.
Games.
Dude, there were Nate McLeod just barely, which you will go to that will be.
That was a home run.
Isn't that going to be written on your headstone?
It is. Like, yes.
Nate McLeod.
Nate McLeod. That was a home run. That hit the foul pole.
That was a home run. Also, there was a CC Sabathia throwing a complete game. Raul Ibanez, that's a name that's got us still. I see your face.
Why?
Yes.
Why did they throw him that meatball? Crank that thing. Wasn't that a second home run in the game too?
Yeah. He tied the game in the ninth.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. I am bringing up. Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, I'm bringing up stuff.
Yeah. Raul Ibanez. Yeah. Remember they didn't the Orioles or didn't the Yankees have Richie Sexton for a second? That big tall dude who remember Richie Sexton? They call him Big Sexy. He used to be a Mariner.
No, Big Sex. That's Bartolo Colon.
Okay,
Bartolo Colon's Big Sexy.
Okay,
nobody. But Richie Sex, I wouldn't be shocked. I know he was a horrible signing. I know he was a bad Mariners signing.
Yeah.
Why the hell are we talking about Richie Sexton?
I don't know. He just because
look at his
let's go to
Fangraphs. Look at his baseball reference.
Go to baseball reference. Yankees
2008.
Age 33, played 22 games.
Had a 764 OPS. Not horrible.
I guess not.
He had a 371 on base percentage. That's not bad. At a middle of the road OPS plus, dude, that wasn't horrible.
I guess not. I'm trying to remember why they signed him for. Were they?
I don't know. He was traded for. He was traded for probably. I don't.
Yeah, but why? So 7 for 7 for 28, 1 home run. Yeah, Anyways, yeah.
That's a guy on the list of random Yankees that I've never really thought of.
That's the one I saw on Twitter. Somebody was like, "Are you a true Yankee fan? Name these 4 Yankees," and there are 4 random photos, and bam, right away you're like, boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
You had them.
Oh yeah. I think it was off the top of my head. I think I said. Dude, I need to.
Here, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for sure. It was impressive.
It was a reply, I think.
It was impressive. So, oh, you're right. Okay, we'll do.
It was a reply.
Sorry.
Tweets
and replies.
My tweets and
yeah, I was pretty impressed by how quick you you got it. All right. Oh, here we go. Name these players. So yeah.
So it was these 4 players from @AaronJudgeElite on Twitter. As a picture like, oh, you're a Yankee fan. Name all these players.
Yeah,
it's kind of a little stumping test, and I immediately saw it's like, oh yeah, Jonathan Holder, Chase Headley, Chris Carter, and Brian McCann.
Yep. Well done. Anyways, so the Yankees took this game 5-2. I still maintain had it not rained, Orioles had a pretty good chance of winning this one. But
Oh yeah, the Yankees were a rain delay away from only scoring 1 run in that entire series.
Yeah. Well, you were saved by rain somehow.
Saved by rain, and then the bringer of rain hit a home run. And then on Easter Sunday,
Easter
dear
Sunday.
God, Nestor Cortez,
Nasty Nestor, former Oriole.
nasty. Oh yeah, that's right. He was in
He was on the Orioles,
and that
right?
nasty Nestor just dealing 5 innings, 12
Where
strikeouts.
Where did those come from? He didn't throw 12 strikeouts when he was with the Orioles.
Dude, because
Where-
that nasty Nestor and
Where did he
well,
learn how
first
to
of all,
Where did he learn how to strike out guys? Is that
I think there's
0.008
some.
away, by the way?
I think there's some element of power in the porn stash.
I agree. We've seen it time and time again.
He's got the Mario mustache.
Right.
And he's the weird buzz cut, and he throws junk.
We've seen it. On the flip side, I believe that, and I gotta give a big shout out to Roughneck Odor, who
God, that's
the new
right.
Yankee killer,
Oh my
former
God,
Yankee.
Roughneck Odor. I knew
Yankee
he was
killer.
gonna. I knew that he was gonna do something in this series.
Now,
I knew. I just knew.
Now, when he was signed by the Yankees, I felt it was an odd move. Didn't really work out.
He was all right.
It was okay, but
Hey, he had a few big hits.
he did.
We liked Rugi. He was hey, that power to right field.
Yeah. But he left the Yankees with the Orioles like, hey, I can grow my hair out again. Grew his hair out. Now he's
Grew his
now
beard back.
yeah, grew his beard back, and now he's got he's a clutch hitter against the New York Yankees for some reason.
Man.
But yeah, Nestor Cortez had 12 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits. 0.00 ERA as of
Through
right
an
now.
immaculate inning.
Through immaculate inning. Crazy.
It's so
Crazy.
I was watching
9 pitches, 9 strikes.
I was out during Nestor's start.
Yes.
Meanwhile, half of me was like, "Oh my God, of course we're not scoring runs." And you know,
Yeah, what a
I was,
waste of a
I was sitting
performance.
around the table at an Italian restaurant in Pier Village. I forgot the name of it, but
I'm trying to remember, but okay. Anyways.
and we were. And my family were chilling, sitting there, doing whatever,
Yeah,
talking
so
about whatever.
the fancy Italian restaurant, no TVs on the walls.
Yep, no TVs on the walls.
Were you like looking at looking at your phone under the table? Is that's what?
Oh no, I was.
Oh, you had it out.
I had it. Oh no, I was on MLB Game Day, and
Okay.
at that restaurant, whenever you go out to a restaurant and they give out the bread
Yes.
to start off.
Yeah, you got the butter. It's great.
You said you got the butter and they got the olive oil. So,
Yeah, you dip it in
so I was
there.
sitting there. I ate 3 pieces of bread. Then
Nice.
appetizers come out. There's meatballs, and I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I like meatballs.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
eating meatballs,
Okay.
and then by the time I ordered this big chicken parm and a basket of truffle fries, and by the time the chicken parm and the truffle fries came
Yeah.
out, I wasn't hungry.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh no, like an appetizer. You eat too many appetizers.
I've been there many times, my friend. Yes, I've been there many times.
You go out, you eat too many appetizers, and you're like, shit.
I
just wanted to tell the story. And it was a huge chicken parm, too.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like the size of a... Couldn't have weighed less than...
Was it bigger than toilet seat? Okay, maybe
Okay,
not that.
not bigger than a toilet seat, but around like
It was big.
around this big. The size of a big steak.
Okay, and you were full.
Like, I was
But-
full, so I was... But I'd still, like, killed around half of it at the restaurant.
Oh, nice.
Killed the other half. Leftovers for dinner.
Nice. Yes, I've been there. If I may brag for a second, 1 year San Diego Comic-Con. This is
Oh, San Diego Oh, dude. I know that any story with San Diego Comic-Con.
2003. So this is before
2003.
Comic Book
Oh.
Men. So Kevin threw some kind of dinner at Morton's Steakhouse, and Morton's a pretty fancy place. Got the private room. So they're like, hey, Kevin's paying for everything. Go to town. I'm like, okay. So I ordered
Oh, no.
the big T-bone, whatever, the 30-ounce T-bone. And I'm like, all right, this is good. I'm going to kill this. I'm hungry. But then all these appetizers come out.
Oh,
So, stuffed mushrooms, whatever, spinach, artichoke chip, dip, and then the seafood tower comes out. And
Oh, my God.
I'm sitting next to Brian Quinn, who
Yeah,
former
yeah.
Cameron Woolley
Yeah,
Show
yeah.
cameo guest. This is Pre-Impractical Jokers. We're sitting there. Seafood Tower comes out, and we're like, all right, everybody, well, Seafood Tower, you know what? You guys go first. We'll go later. And everyone on our side of the table was like, we don't need seafood. And me and Brian Quinn look at each other like, oh, really? You eat seafood? Yeah, you? Okay. Boom. We went to town on this thing. Raw oysters, clams.
Oh God!
Shrimp cocktail.
Whatever. The raw clams, the oysters. That's kind of gross.
There might have been a little lobster on there. I can't. I'm
I
sure
only
there
eat
was.
seafood when it's fried.
Okay.
I'm not
okay. This is all raw seafood
I'm
tower.
not much of a raw seafood.
So this is a seafood tower for 4 to 6 people. All of a sudden it was for 2. We're great. We're like, oh man,
down.
we did. We're like, oh man, that was great. And then we're like, wait a minute, we still have entrees coming out.
Oh,
Our
dude, that's the worst.
Houses come out, side like potatoes, creamed spinach. We're like, oh god, like, well, we can't not eat this
because it's like $1,000,
right.
Or not like $1,000. Say, wait,
no, total, yeah, it was probably like a $2,000 dinner. There was like 10, 14 people there,
along with booze. Which is probably like you're probably drinking expensive wine.
I don't think I drank that day, but I was just hungry. I got drunk on Seafood Tower, but this big ass steak comes out, and you're like, well, you can't if you don't eat it. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, like you're saying, like Kevin Smith's paying for your dinner,
right? Yeah,
and this is like Kevin Smith, like fresh off of.
Like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah, fresh off of Jay and Silent Bob's. Like, yeah, it's like his prime, really.
Right. Yeah. Just the Clerks cartoon, like he had all this stuff going on. So thank you, Kevin, for the dinner. Still, 20 years later, thank you. And I tried to make it respectable, but I did not finish that steak by any means, and I felt bad. We both felt bad, but I don't know. A sign of things to come. Gluttony, I guess so. So
Wait,
what I'm saying,
what was Brian Quinn doing before?
He was that may have been. So before he was a Joker, he was a firefighter.
Oh wow!
Staten Island firefighter. He did that for 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 years.
Wow.
Before that, he was a toll booth operator. He took.
How did he become friends? How did he become part of the?
Well, they like the beginning of the show says, they were lifelong friends who met in high school or maybe before, started doing sketch comedy, and then developed. Like,
oh yeah.
Developed. They still have their comedy troupe. But this is one of the things that they developed, and it hit. So, one of many things they worked on, but this one hit. So, yeah.
Yeah, Practical Jokers.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm still digesting that Seafood Tower, just for the record. So I get it. I get it. My other question. So you're watching on Game Day, which if you watch on the app or
MLB app, laptop, I'm sitting there and I'm telling my dad, I'm like, dude, Nestor Cortez has like 10 strikeouts through 4 innings, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, gee, if only we get 1 run, we might win this game. And
then oh my god, then of course, lo and behold, guess who comes in to fumble the pack to? My guy Johnny Lasagna. What the hell?
Yeah, gives up 4 earned runs. I mean, usually pretty solid, but
dude, I love Loizaga. I will never say anything bad about Jonathan Loizaga.
Yeah. But I think, load up the bases. Odor does a single, scores a couple runs. 3 straight hits. So another double, scores 2 more.
Former Yankee prospect Jorge Mateo.
Yes, Jorge Mateo. Soft single to right field. Scores Kelvin Gutierrez. All of a sudden, 5-zip. The Orioles don't get a lot of 5-run innings. The Orioles don't get a lot of 5-run games. So This is pretty great to see in the bottom of the 8th, which more or less locked everything up. So
yeah,
I mean,
that was
as bad as bullpen can be. Very rarely do I see an Orioles cough up a 5-run lead in the 9th inning. So this one felt good. I'm sure it frustrated you to no end.
Oh my god!
To waste a near gem of a pitching performance.
Near gem. That was Oh, the Yankee lineup came out for tonight.
Okay,
but we're going to talk about the first game against the...
Yeah, the dreaded... So from one awesome team to another.
Against the Detroit Tigers. I've been a little bullish on them this year.
Sure.
And I said, hey, that division's terrible. Anything can happen.
Yeah, right off the bat, it's like a little league game.
It was hilarious when that pitcher thought he was so slick by going for the little basket catch, the Willie Mays Hayes, Ricky Henderson,
Tyler Alexander.
Tyler Alexander.
Alexander nonchalantly. That
No, bobbles the pop up, and then Tucker Barnhart dove for it, and then still dropped it.
Yeah.
I'm rolling around on my bed, pissing myself laughing because this was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
So just to describe the pop fly, it wouldn't have been a home run in a telephone booth, as Harry Carey once said, or as Will Smith or Will Ferrell as Harry Carey once said on Saturday Night Live. Pretty routine infield pop.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, God damn it.
And this is the one that they'll be showing little leaguers from now until the end of time. Like, this is why you use two hands to catch a fly ball.
This is why you look at your gloves, why you always keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah.
Keep your glove above your face as you catch the ball.
What was Tyler Alexander thinking, one? And two, it's pretty much lost the game for them.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because despite Garrett Cole just having no command, and here's my
What's your take on this?
We're gonna talk about Garrett Cole. We're gonna talk about Garrett Cole.
1.2
in the moment, I was like, son of a bitch, and I tweeted at Craig Carton and said he was right. I was livid because there is not anything I hate more in a pitcher than a lack of command.
Absolutely.
As I have said before, it is not that hard to find a pitcher with decent command.
I mean, it's not easy to throw a baseball where you want it, but these guys are getting paid a lot of money, and this guy,
this guy's getting
paid a lot of money.
Yes, I'm like with Cole, it's such a weird situation because when I step back, I'm like, okay, his stuff, nothing is off about his stuff. Like his spin rate's back to what it was.
Yes, pre-sticky spider tack.
No, during spider tack.
During spider tack.
And then, it's gotten to a point where I sort of always dread Cole starts because I know
you shouldn't dread. Those should be automatic, man.
Because when I'm sitting there, I always think to myself, "Oh my God, if he has a bad start, everyone's gonna go hog wild. Everyone's gonna be like, tack, spider tack, spider tack. Garrett Cole can't pitch without spider tack." Just stupid. That stupid narratives. All the people who should be wrong are being proven right. And
yes,
it's just nothing short of irritating. And I was screaming, I was screaming whenever Garrett Cole would throw multiple balls. I'm like, Jesus Christ, because I knew the shit show that I'd have to endure on Twitter, seeing everyone go tack, 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 tack.
Yes.
Just all the spider tack. I'm not going to be able to enjoy a Spider-Man movie ever again because whenever I see, if baseball can ruin Field of Dreams, if the Yankees can ruin Field of Dreams for me.
Well, the White Sox did that, but
then Garrett Cole can absolutely ruin Spider-Man.
Yes. So what's going on with him? 68 pitches through 1.2
innings. As of right now,
only 37 for strikes. 5 walks.
I'd like to say that this is an anomaly, but
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope this is an anomaly.
I hope so because you got him for what? Another 6 years or?
Oh my God, dude, we have him for another. Oh my God,
More
it's
than
already
that?
year 3 of the Garrett Cole contract.
It is.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So,
okay, so we're 1/3 of the way through.
More or less, yeah. But that could be a long another 2/3 of that contract.
God,
if this keeps up. I hope it's an anomaly. I mean, he did have 3 strikeouts, but
struck out the side in the first one, 1-2-3 inning. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh,
all right, this is it.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, multiple run lead. Garrett Cole's dealing. I'm like, this is gonna be a good one. And then, sure enough, he just walks. Just so many walks.
Yeah. However,
just irritating. Just downright irritating.
Doesn't take the loss though. Gets bailed out, man.
Dude, Clark Schmidt.
Clark Kent Smith.
Dude,
Schmidt,
so
the
many.
Superman.
Yes. Oh, dude, just not South Park episode when Randy gets testicular cancer and he's got his big balls in the wheelbarrow. That was Clark Schmidt last night.
Oh yeah, yeah. He came in and did a great job. And I mean, this bullpen, man. Wandy Peralta.
Oh, this bullpen has been nothing short of
Castro.
spectacular.
Yeah, I can't say anything.
This bullpen has been amazing.
Yes, at
Amazing.
least you got that going for you.
Oh, dude, it's a great bullpen. So far, it's been great. And Cole, as of right now, like with Cole, I don't know. It's sort of the way he carries himself. There is definitely an element of concern here. I mean, you're going to be concerned with anybody who walks 5 people in one game and, has a 6.35 ERA through 3 starts.
Right, getting, $34 million this year?
Yes, getting $36 million a year. Yeah, there's going to be concern.
Yeah.
And it's also the way he carries himself, the way he makes excuses. He blamed Billy Crystal for letting up a 3 spot on opening day.
Wait, what? Billy Crystal?
It's like, Billy Crystal. He threw out the first pitch and he took a little too long.
Come on. He's an old man. He's a legend. Let him take as much time as he wants.
Dude, it's Billy Crystal, man.
It is. And normally, Yankees walked 8 batters total. Normally, I say you can't win games walking 8 batters, except the Tigers also walked 8 batters. So,
and the offense, both offenses were equally bad.
Yeah.
But when this game was over, when the Yankees won this game, there was still a bit of me that I've never been unhappy after a Yankees win. Never.
Okay. Yeah.
Never in my life.
You were
have
unhappy.
I been unhappy.
You were unhappy.
But I'm sitting there, I'm like, shit, that felt bad. Like, we should not have won that game.
You can't complain about it, though. You feel bad. Can't complain about it, though.
Dude, there's some complaint. There's still so many. We're still coming out with the same questions.
Yeah.
So, great, this offense is terrible. The pitching is going to need to be... The bullpen's going to need to be perfect every day in order for the Yankees to have any shot at winning games. The only reason that they are over 500 right now is because of that bullpen.
Yeah.
Because they haven't gotten the length out of their starters yet. Garrett Cole and Garrett Cole, I don't hate Cole. In my heart of hearts, I think he's gonna bounce back. I think Garrett Cole is still gonna be Garrett Cole once he gets his command under control. Maybe a Phantom IL stint might be good for him, or he could go down to Scranton and figure out his command. But I don't know. It's the way he carries himself, the answers that he gives at pressers, and I don't. I don't hate him because I'm generally not a hateful person. I'm sure I am very short-tempered and I am emotionally compulsive and I have a massive ego, but I am. Yeah. But I am not hateful.
You have no hate in your.
It takes a lot for me to hate someone. I will yell.
I've seen that. You're a fairly tolerant person when it comes to
I don't. There are very few people that I actually hate. The only athlete that I outright hate is Aroldis Chapman, and that's not only because he's a bad pitcher.
Yeah.
And he has been on the giving end of some of the worst experiences of my sports fandom.
Yes.
But he's also a shitty human being who pulled a gun on his girlfriend. Yeah. And
so that's a triple whammy right there. For sure.
On top of him being a shitty pitcher who can't throw strikes.
There's that too, as proven this week. Although he threw pretty well last night, so you got to give him that. So
yeah, I'll give him that. He threw well last night. Tonight it is the Yankees ace on the mound tonight. Luis Severino had a very encouraging outing last week against the Blue Jays.
Is he back? looks like he's back.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and nothing falls off. Yes.
The lineup dropped, as I said before.
Okay, who we got?
It's going to be Hicks, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, LeMahieu, Donaldson, Torres, Kiner Falefa, and Higashioka.
Okay.
So Joey Gallo is the guy who's sitting. Also, what the hell is it with the rest days?
Already, right? We're like 3 weeks in.
Jesus Christ.
We're 3 weeks in.
Stop it with the resting
Why?
impactful players. They go in the Orioles series and they go in and they think, okay. They go in thinking, okay, we need to rest our players so they get healthy for the playoffs. Newsflash, it's not a guarantee that you make the playoffs.
Right.
Because I don't know if you've noticed, but your division has gotten much better.
Yes.
The Blue Jays went from irrelevant to
superstars
to a World Series contender. The Rays went from irrelevant to
World Series contender.
The Boston Red Sox are always going to be annoying.
Yes.
And the Orioles are, well, the only team in that division that anyone can really beat up on. And
you didn't beat up on them.
And John Boy said it best. It's simple. You have to get fat on bad teams. You have to get fat on bad teams.
Agreed.
This entire 2-week stretch here should be nothing but wins. It should only see a couple of L's sprinkled in around here. The Orioles, Tigers, Guardians, Orioles again at Yankee Stadium, and then the Royals at Kauffman Stadium. There should be absolutely no reason why you should not win at least 95% of these games.
I agree. However,
you should absolutely be busting your ass to win these games because when you start paying attention to the standings in June, July, August, September, early October, when you start paying attention to the standings, and hopefully you're looking at playoff seeding, when you look at those games and you see that you're a couple games behind this team or you're a few games behind that team, and you start looking at missed opportunities, you look at these games when you didn't take these games seriously. You didn't get fat on the bad teams. You went in, you rested your star players. Dude, there's no reason for Aaron Judge to be resting. No reason. No reason.
Why is Aaron Judge rest? No.
The closest thing that Judge should get to a rest day is DHing. DHing is perfectly fine.
Still in there. Get his bat in there.
At least keep the bat in the lineup. You can't deliberately handicap yourself just because, the other team sucks.
Yeah, he needs a bat.
Newsflash, these games are like the World Series to them because a bad team, when they have a chance to beat the Yankees, dude, of course it's a big deal. Dude, the Orioles were sweating that series.
Yeah.
The Tigers, they are sweating this series. The Guardians, they're going to be sweating that series. The Royals, they're going to be sweating that series. The Orioles at Yankee Stadium, a week from today, they're going to be sweating that series because you know what? These games mean the world to them. They get to play American Hero and beat the New York Yankees.
Let's hope.
And the Yankees go in and they don't take these games seriously. That is the only way that this can be explained. They don't take these games seriously. They say, well, that the playoffs are a crapshoot anyways, but you know what's not a crapshoot? The regular season, because the regular season actually has large sample sizes.
Right.
They have sample sizes large enough that can determine whether a player is good or bad, or whether a team is good or bad. 162 games is a lot more reliable of a sample than
a 7-game series,
than multiple series, which at most go around 20-something games. So enough of the resting, enough of the pulling punches because you don't think you need to try as hard against these teams to win. Dude, the arrogance and the confidence that these guys walk around with, or that this front office walks around with, and even coming down to the players, the confidence and the ego that these guys have is unwarranted because they haven't won championships. Last year, they didn't even win a playoff game. They were bounced.
Yeah.
They were bounced by a team that traded their superstar player only 2 years prior.
Yeah.
So you have no right to be walking into Camden Yards and just getting blanked a majority of those innings. They would have gotten, I agree with you, they would have gotten swept if it weren't for the rain delay. You were coming into a series and you should have gotten swept because you got shut out in all but 3 innings of that series. All but 3 of that series as a team that is built on its offense. I don't care how good the Yankee pitching is. This team is built on its offense, and they haven't even topped 6 runs all year. The most runs that they've scored all year was opening day against Boston, and that was in 11 innings.
Yep.
They only scored 4 runs in 9. A team that has this much talent should not be going in and begging their bullpen to clean up after them, or begging their bullpen to keep up with the scoreless pace of the other team, because you can't provide and give backup and provide reinforcement to your bullpen, which is going to be cooked in a couple months if this keeps going up. You can't rely on your high leverage guys to come in and pitch 90 innings a year, because that happened to Chad Green last year, and guess what? He ended up blowing games in August. As early as August, Chad Green was blowing games that were one of a myriad of reasons why the Yankees played that wild card game at Fenway Park. You can't afford to do this every game. You can get away with this in April. You are not getting away with it in July.
Nope.
You're not, because bullpen arms aren't like starting pitchers. Their arms have an expiration date. There is a use on them. They can be overtaxed. And when those arms get overtaxed, you're going to find yourself blowing those close games. You're going to find yourself losing a lot of games that you should have won. And when the offense picks it up again, you're going to end up losing a lot of games that you actually ended up scoring a lot of runs in, because you couldn't score the runs in the beginning of the year. That is what is going to happen if they keep this up.
Well said. Well, hopefully they pick it up this week.
Yeah, they got the Guardians, who are, last time I checked, they were up 10-0 in the bottom of the second inning with no outs against the Chicago White Sox. So they're having a great time.
All right, White Sox got one back, but
what's the score?
10-1.
Jesus. 10-1. Wow, they haven't scored a run since the second.
Well, I mean, they don't have to, so.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, and you know what? After that, you can throw your junk arms out there. If you go up, if you put up a big spot in one of these games, you can afford to have a longer leash on some of your guys.
Yep.
You can afford that, because the offense has given you enough room to breathe and figure yourself out, even after you walk a guy to lead off the inning, or even after you give up a couple of hits. You go, you know what? We have an 8-run lead. Why not just let it ride and not tax our arms? So you bring in the long relievers. You bring in Clark Schmidt to close out the final 5 innings of a game. Or in a perfect world, say Jordan Montgomery goes 6, and then you bring in Clark Schmidt to get the final 3 outs, because you know what? You have an 8-run lead, and why not? You save your arms, and it pays dividends later in the year.
No, yeah, for sure. Baltimore's in 3rd place, but only because the Yankees, Red Sox, and Blue Jays are tied for 1st. So
yeah,
both 6 and 5.
Yeah,
yeah, that's scary, man. As someone looking up, that's scary.
Dude, this division is
yeah, it's crazy.
This division's nuts.
Look at the AL Central. The White Sox are the only team above 500 right now. So
I'd kill to be in the AL Central.
I know, right?
I would give anything to have the privilege to play the Minnesota Twins 19 times a year.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the Minnesota. Oh, dude, the 4-game set at Yankee Stadium against the Twins. That's why I look forward to every year. I think it's happening this year in like early September.
Yeah, I think so. I got to check it. But
so I'm gonna be off at school.
Oh, yeah, can you hop over?
I'm gonna be off at school.
Might be able to hop.
Maybe
over.
if I go to Yankee Stadium for one of those games.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if the Yankees are going to be in the mix by then. How about those Mets? Dude, we missed the time. It's 4:21. I was gonna.
We're doing
do
a 420
something-
joke. Well, it's not too late. It's 422 on 420.
422 on 420.
Okay.
It would have been perfect.
Okay.
Happy 420 to
Happy
Kevin Smith.
Yes, I'm sure he's celebrating right now. I have no doubt. He started celebrating a year ago. So, yeah, Mets are 9-3. They're kicking ass right now. Everything seems to be working.
Oh, dude, the
pretty well
contrast
for them.
between the Yankees and Mets. I wrote an article, dude. The power dynamic in New York baseball is, dude, it's a Mets town.
Shifting. It's shifted.
It's a Mets town. And so, dude, the Mets own the city. They have an owner who cares.
Yeah. And their ace is out for a month, and they're still winning.
Well, they got Max Scherzer. Dude, Scherzer shoved last night.
Scherzer
My
dealt
God.
last night, man. Let's now I think I poo-pooed him since he's 38. I was like, all right, he's
Yeah,
getting
you
old, right?
poo-pooed Max Scherzer. That's on you.
I did.
That is
Just-
absolutely on
Listen,
you.
I know what it's like to get older. You slow down a little bit. You're not as good, but
Oh, here's the thing.
but
I
that-
get it, Ming.
Right.
You do yoga, but
do.
you're not a major league pitcher.
no. But with that in mind, Scherzer, Verlander's dealing too. Yeah, I take that back. These old guys.
Yeah.
These guys
What,
are.
you think these guys don't do yoga? They don't do
do.
their.
They have
They don't do their share of
super-
calisthenics.
Super advanced sports medicine. They have those machines that Ivan Drago had in Rocky IV
Yeah.
with all the electronics and stuff. Yeah, where
Yeah,
you can hit the thing and the number goes up.
Yeah, like 1800 psi.
Yeah.
That movie. I love that movie. It's
such a great movie.
I love that movie. Do you know what? You know what? If I end up taking a film class, I'm just be like, okay, what iconic movies have you seen? I'm like, oh, Rocky IV.
Rocky IV. What else?
I'm sure actual film students would kill me for saying that Rocky IV is a cinematic masterpiece.
But they'd be wrong. It is a cinematic masterpiece.
Yes.
There's no way you can prove anybody
Yes.
wrong on that. Scherzer 7 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, one earned run, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts.
Well, also the
Vintage.
film heads are the ones who hate Marvel movies. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they're wrong too. So they're definitely wrong.
Like I have seen too many unironic takes on Twitter saying that the new Batman is better than No Way Home, which the new Batman, I will say, is pretty good. I really liked the new Batman.
I'm now streaming on HBO Max. So yeah.
It requires a second viewing for me to like. It's like all DC movies.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. St. Louis is up in the NL Central. No shock there.
Colorado Rockies, right?
The Rockies
I
are
love
8-3.
Wait. Well, what's the score of their game right now? They're playing a lowly Philadelphia Phillies team.
They are losing 3-2, bottom of the 4th.
Damn.
So still early. Still early, and then the Dodgers are kind of rolling over everybody. So
Because they're the Dodgers. Oh, Freddie Fazbear went deep again. Would you look at that?
yeah, wow, what a great signing.
Yeah. Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, he just
I
golfed that
wanted,
one out.
I wanted him to sign with the Yankees so badly for the FNAF jokes alone. The FNAF jokes would have made it perfect.
Man, that porch was built for him too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the Yankees. Although he goes Oppo a lot.
Well, because he's Freddie Freeman, he'd do whatever he wants.
Yeah, dude, Freddie Freeman.
They should have signed him, but cheaped out.
Yeah, dude.
When you cheap out,
Don't worry, guys. We have Isaiah Kiner Falefa and
Yeah.
Josh Donaldson.
yeah, don't worry though.
Although I will say,
cavalry is-
IKF has been
hitting.
The IKF hasn't
Been
been
hitting.
terrible. Lately, he hasn't been terrible. I just want someone who, just a 350 OBP with good defense and stealing bases, that's fine.
Was
That is
was it his name Brett Gardner?
No, Brett Gardner, shut up about
I don't know what his OPP was, but
Brett Gardner, okay. Isaiah hitting to an OPS of 647. Dude, he has no power at all in that bat.
No,
There's no power to it. He's a slapper. I hate slap hitters.
He did go 2 for 3 with the walk yesterday. He gets out. What does he do?
Gets on base. Yes, he got on base yesterday. And as we all know in baseball, a one-game sample size is the best way to
Oh, of
judge
course.
how good a player is. Of course, I think Bill James wrote it in his first baseball abstract. All it takes is one game to judge whether
Yeah,
one game
course.
sample size is
Yeah,
the best way
that's
to
enough.
judge whether a player is good or not.
that's enough. Yeah, that's why Vlad Guerrero is going to hit 88 home runs this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for letting me rub it in a little bit. I'm sure it's going to be the last time I get to.
Hey,
to
dude,
celebrate.
we all know. Dude, the Yankees punt games against you guys.
I know, but so here's the second home series win since 2017. I hold up my Coke Zero Cherry Zero Sugar.
Coke, dude, that is
Hi.
a.
Oh yeah, this is chemicals in a bottle for sure, but it tastes good, so it's fizzy.
I'm not. I've had Coke Zero Sugar before, but like
It's not bad.
0 calories. That's
It's not bad.
I mean,
Not that bad.
That's what cherry Coke too. That's odd.
That's a lot. That's a lot going on there. Yes,
I've had cherry Coke before. It's not.
I love cherry Coke.
It's nothing great. You like cherry Coke?
do.
Wait, remember when I like at the last studio in on Broad Street?
Yes.
The other Broad Street.
Yes.
I remember in your fridge you had like those weird Star Wars energy drinks in it.
Oh yeah.
And
They're awful. They're so bad.
I don't think I'd ever drank anything that I've liked less than that Star Wars drink.
I was at the store and they were marked on. It was like a 24 pack. It was marked on from $25 to like $2. I'm like, all right,
$2 for a
this,
24.
and they had the Star Wars characters on the cans. I'm like, all right, well,
Darth
how bad
Vader
could these
and
be? And then they were bad.
I think I had one with
There were
Darth
these
Vader on it.
Weird
Yeah.
grapefruit. It was like grapefruit juice mixed with like Red Bull, like flat Red Bull, and Red Bull.
I've never
syrup.
drank any of the formal energy drinks.
They're good. They're sugary.
I've never had
wake you up.
Red Bull. I've never had 5 Hour Energy. I've never had Monster.
Yeah, the 5 Hour Energy is crap. I don't like those. But the drinks, yeah,
Like Red Bull.
yeah, I've done it.
I feel like if I drank a can of Red Bull, I would be unmanageable.
Oh, I agree. We should do it one episode. Crack open some Red Bulls and we'll chug them
I'd be like
and
Beavis.
then see what happens.
I'd be like Beavis. I'm
We cornholio.
I'd be going crazy.
I'm Cornholio. You will cooperate with my bunghole. Do not make my bunghole angry.
Maybe we won't do that.
The principal. Yes, the principal's office.
Yeah, maybe we won't.
He will give me DB.
Maybe we won't do that. I take it back.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Don't get me. When I at school, my sign language teacher, because for my 2 years of language, I'm not really a big fan of language, but I took American Sign Language for my
Oh, cool.
language credits,
Yeah.
and my teacher was the one who like somewhat introduced me to coffee, and like I would
Oh,
drink
boy.
coffee every Friday morning, and the first time I drank it, she was super paranoid that she got me addicted.
Probably. It's an addiction for sure. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt whatsoever. So funny. All right. Well, good week in baseball.
Good week in baseball. NFL draft's only a week away.
It is.
I have looked at 3 players' film, and they are all quarterbacks, and I am not super impressed with this quarterback class. It's mid.
Okay.
It's mid. There is not any quarterback that I can formally vouch for.
Okay.
Like last year, I vouched for Zach Wilson.
Yes.
Year before, I vouched heavily for Joe Burrow.
Okay.
The year before that, I didn't really have anyone that I vouched for. No, Kyler Murray I liked.
Yeah.
I liked Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Year before that, I vouched for Josh Allen.
Okay. So you're 3 out of 4 ain't bad. And you were, yeah.
I was somewhat of a fan of Dwayne Haskins, which, by the way, rest in peace. My God.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah.
Did that happen before we recorded last week?
I can't remember. It did. Yeah. I believe it did. I remember.
Yeah, that just sort of glossed over. Yeah, I didn't even mention Dwayne Haskins. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's awful.
God, hit by a dump truck in Pittsburgh. I still don't know what happened. I don't know why he was on the highway at 6:30 in the morning.
I think he ran out of gas.
Oh man!
Or something, did just weird stuff, and he walked out into the middle of the highway and like what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. And then Adam Schefter got grilled because he was talking about his career and how he struggled, and now a lot of people haven't forgiven Adam Schefter.
Right.
Which in the era of the internet, and especially on Twitter, you never get forgiven for anything.
Yeah.
So. Every mock draft has a Michigan man, Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson.
Mocked to number 1. That's gotta be nice.
Going
better fate than the Michigan hockey team, which somehow didn't win the national championship.
All that talent too, man, and our boy the Hughes brother.
Luke Hughes. I'm so excited for Luke Hughes.
So am I.
Did you see that Devils Golden Knights game a couple nights ago?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was so funny. That was
Crazy.
so funny.
Take that.
So Andrew Hammond sucked for weeks, and then he comes in.
42 saves?
Well, like something
saves.
ridiculous like that to
42.
basically knock Vegas out of the playoffs. Oh my God, that
42
feels
saves.
great because that fan base has never felt what it's like to be on the couch in the playoffs and doesn't know what it's like to not go on a platform. They've made the conference finals at least in every year of their existence.
Yeah. So
their fans have had no idea what losing is like, and then they missed the playoffs this year, and it was at the hands of the Devils. It was amazing.
Man, I love it.
It was amazing. Dude, it was such a troll. The Hamburglar. It was the Hamburglar. When the Devils acquired Andrew Hammond, I'm like, oh my God, yes, it's a meme. It's perfect. The Hamburglar.
Yes.
And the entire final 5 minutes of that game, it was like the beginning of Saving Private Ryan. We were pinned.
There's no way out of it, but
could barely
got
get
him
out.
of it,
And
man.
Jesper Boquist scored one of the nastiest goals ever.
He did. We got
so funny.
We gotta replay this because he does
So
this crazy
funny.
toe drag and
Makes Alex Pietrangelo
goes through
look stupid. Now this
guys.
is not Ty Smith we're talking about. This is Alex Pietrangelo.
Right. Yeah.
Career Norris candidate.
Yeah. They cleared it too. They cleared this puck. Yeah.
Jesper Boquist has been a quietly good player.
Yeah.
How did this get on?
They cleared it, but
Oh my God!
Boom! Holy! He went through like 3 guys.
Dude, Ken knew before everyone else.
He did. He saw it, man. He saw it.
Dude, that was so funny.
Took it.
Look at this
blue line.
What was Pietrangelo thinking there?
Right through.
Leonard didn't even crouch down.
Nope. He didn't even think he was gonna shoot.
Dude, he was like an EASHL goalie.
Yeah, it's like there's no way he's getting through these.
Yeah,
guys,
because
right?
Alex Pietrangelo's on him. Noted elite defenseman Alex Pietrangelo.
Yes. Well, made him look silly.
Dude,
made him look
so
silly.
funny. Dude, it was hilarious.
Oh man.
Dude, how many shots did Vegas have that night?
They had 44, I believe.
Yeah, 4. Okay, look at team stats.
I believe.
42 saves.
Yep. Yeah. Good job, Hamburglar. Keep it up, man. I mean, there are only 6 games left, but keep it up. Like,
so funny.
Yeah. Where were you? Yeah. Well,
I don't really want to win the draft lottery this year. It's so funny. I don't really want to win the draft lottery this year. Because I'm not super crazy about Shane Wright. He's a two-way center who has like a 60-point ceiling. I'm not super crazy about Shane Wright. We have enough centers.
Got great centers.
Oh yeah, in a couple of years, Hughes and Heischer is going to be
one
of the best. And look at Nico Heischer's stats.
Which are crazy. He's got like what? So some crazy.
It's like he's been a point per game since January.
Even more. 58 points, 67 games.
Says by the way, Nico Heischer.
Yeah, 20 goals, 38 assists.
Jesper Bratt, 70 points in 71 games.
Yeah.
He's fallen a bit behind that point a game pace, but you know what? 70 points is 70 points.
Yes.
Shout out to the Brat Pack on Twitter, who I've become a little friendly with.
Cool.
He started a cult around Jesper Bratt, and
As you should.
he tweets like Jesper Bratt is the best player in the NHL. Dude, he's awesome. Shout out to the Bratt Pack. Great guy. I've been a Twitter space with him before. A couple of times. Hockey Twitter is very nice. Like I really like hockey Twitter. They seem to have their heads on straight. Unlike NFL Twitter, MLB Twitter is simps and communists.
Pretty much.
And NBA Twitter is a whole other level. NBA Twitter is the worst. NBA Twitter is filled with so many weird people, and the simping is even worse over there. Oh, dude, the simping is on a whole other level. I know you're looking up the Ryan Graves.
Yeah, he got cut by a skate, and it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
I've seen the image of it. I've seen his.
Yeah, it was on Twitter. I think
I've
somebody
seen his
posted it.
chin stitched up. No, the hockey players.
These guys are tough, man.
Are tough. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Just like almost took the whole chin off. His
Damn,
chin almost got
just flapped. The skin flapping.
Yeah.
I can just imagine that.
Yeah. Anyways, he just rub some dirt on it. He'll be all right.
The hockey players are the toughest athletes in the world.
He'll be all right. Anyways, where they go like?
No way. Wait. Did I see that one of the Devils' home games is Top Gun night?
Oh, is it? Wait.
Devils Red Wings on April 29th is Top Gun night. Dude, that's hilarious.
Cool.
Dude, Top Gun.
Wow, they're really going in with this promo then. Top Gun night.
Yeah, but apparently, they're making a sequel to Top Gun. Like,
it's
30 years
coming out.
after
So
it was made.
Totally coming out.
No, Tom Cruise.
Top Gun night. Oh shoot.
Top Gun. I don't want to go to that. I'm not.
I'll go to Top Gun night.
I'm not going to any of these games.
Shoot, I'm not home that day, but
I'm not going to any. I'm not going to a Devils game.
yeah.
No.
So last week, lost to the Avs, lost in a shootout to the Kraken, but beat the Golden
Of
Knights.
course, Matt Beniers scored his first career goal.
Of course. So this week, 4 games: Buffalo, Carolina, Detroit, and the Senators.
Yeah.
I think pretty much every team has clinched their playoff berths. So
Yeah, look at the standings. It is not, the West is more of a crazier playoff race, but look at the wild card. Oh God, the Rangers won 50 games this year, dude. The Rangers, I don't think a single thing has gone wrong for them this year.
no, let's hope it all just crumbles in the playoffs. Like
Yes.
it usually does. So I mean,
The East is set pretty much at this point. Oh yeah, the East, except for the 2 wild card seeds,
Right.
Nobody knows what's going to happen with those. Scroll down to the West. I think things are a little crazier over there.
they are.
Colorado's already clinched the first seed.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
dude, they might finish. Holy crap! They might finish with 60 wins.
It's very possible.
If they
Well,
win
it's mathematically possible.
They win 5 out of their
next 6 games,
next
yes.
6, yeah, dude, 60 is possible.
Yeah.
Minnesota winning 48 games. Where the hell did this come from?
I have no idea.
I get Kirill Kaprizov is a good player, but
No, but
Jesus,
not that good. Yeah.
the Calgary Flames winning 47 games. I am. So
I know we're out of it because we don't pay attention to the West really. So.
My God, the Edmonton McDavids are in second in the Pacific. Dude, it's
Yeah, Kings.
the Kings. Dude, God
Fought
damn it,
back,
dude, the
so-
Kings. Nashville in a playoff spot, Dallas in a playoff spot, Vegas all but knocked out.
Pretty
of the
much,
race.
yeah. So we're pretty looking at the picture here. So, but yeah, playoff hockey.
Can't wait.
Started
That's
soon.
when I know it's spring. It always. Hey, you ever notice that it doesn't get warm out when baseball starts, but it gets warm out when playoff hockey
Yes,
starts?
I do. That's a great
And
analogy.
I'm wearing shorts today, but that's because it's a little warmer. It's in the high 50s.
Yeah, it's shorts weather.
Yeah, to me it's shorts weather.
Shorts weather.
I guess one thing to touch on, the Debo Samuel trade rumors.
Yes. I'm hearing. Of course, I tuned in. I was listening to the Fan on the way over, and of course, everyone's going nuts now. As like, how do we get him on the Giants?
all the guys calling. It's like, hey,
Yeah, let's get Debo Samuel. He's good in every aspect.
dude, Debo Samuel would be perfect. A Brian Dable offense with Debo Samuel and Kadarius Toney. That is.
I'm sure he'd be a welcome
There's
addition.
so much
the New
you
York
can
Giants.
do with
Yeah.
Debo Samuel.
Yeah, is this happening?
No, the Giants have the capital to do it.
I think that's the biggest argument right now. Is they have the
I'm not sure I want to trade the 7th pick for Debo Samuel. The Jets are the team that I've heard in the rumors for Debo Samuel.
SB Nation says if Zach Wilson can't succeed with Debo Samuel in the offense, then you might as well start looking at pulling the plug. Which I mean,
Zach Wilson. I like Zach Wilson. I'm not.
And they also have two picks in the first round. So, I mean, does he get to approve the trade? I imagine so.
I don't know.
Why would he want to go to the Jets? I don't know. SB Nation is speculating Colts, Chiefs, Jets, Packers. Hey. Hey man, I'd love to see him on the Giants. I'm sure you would too. I'm sure you start printing your playoff tickets then. But yeah, what's it going to take? A lot. But they do have those draft picks though, man.
Yeah.
They do have those juicy draft picks. So, I don't know. But that's the talk of the town right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank God, dude.
He wants out. He wants out of San Francisco.
Wow. Why? Why? That's confusing. Why would he want out of San Francisco? I mean, I heard the weather over there isn't the best. It's always in the 60s.
For reasons he hasn't yet revealed. Ooh, drama.
Jesus.
Drama.
What the hell? I mean, dude, they got Trey Lance coming up. What is there to really hate about? Like, what is there to hate about the Niners' current situation? And I guess Kyle Shanahan is the coach. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is there to hate.
Right.
There's not much that you can hate about it, really. He's on his rookie contract, too. What the? This is odd.
I don't. Yeah.
Damn, he unfollowed the team on Instagram.
Oh, that's a big.
Shiver me timbers.
Removed his 49ers profile picture too. Oh man, he must be serious. This must be serious. Yeah. So much drama.
so much stupid.
So much drama. So,
do we know if Debo Samuel gets traded? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And anyways, trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got my, I got to rub in the Orioles victory. Dude. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy.
You're happy.
I'm pretty happy. I'm heading to Kansas City this weekend.
Oh.
So, yeah, I didn't. It's
We got another con.
another con. Yeah. So, I didn't check to see if the Royals were in town. I've never been to Kauffman Stadium, but
Beautiful. I'd like to go.
cool,
Hey,
the waterfalls looks cool.
I mean, hey, you're gonna be eating great food down there, regardless.
Yeah, a lot of barbecue, my friend.
A lot of barbecue.
I'm going to be eating very well for sure.
I ate some ribs.
Oh yeah, man. Casey masterpiece, man. Ooh, yes. I will be celebrating for sure. But yeah, heading into Chiefs country though.
Yeah.
The Arrowhead Stadium. They call it the Kingdom. Yeah. So say hi to Patrick Mahomes for you. I don't know if he lives there in the off season, but
And yeah, why the hell would he?
I mean, it's a nice town, so I wouldn't
I mean,
say.
he owns the Royals. Technically owns the Royals.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Have you been? I doubt you have, but the USFL is playing games right now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I tuned into a couple of I tuned into the Generals game.
Okay. And if you want to follow them, they're at theusfl.com. And yeah, let's look at the standings here. Yeah, the Generals are 0-1. All right, the whole South Division won. They're all 1-0. So, 8-game league. I don't know. I didn't watch. I saw they were doing replays yesterday. I think they simulcast the first week too.
Yeah, and I think on Fox and NBC.
Yes. So they're pushing for it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough, man.
The quality of play isn't awful.
Okay, it was good.
That's important. That's important for these spring leagues.
Yeah. Oh, I did I see Terrell Owens? He's 40. He scored a touchdown in the Fan Control Football League
It's so weird.
with
so weird.
what's his face is playing in there. Menzel, Johnny Menzel's playing in that too.
Johnny Manziel.
I don't know if there are teams nearby, man. I would love to check that out though. I think the games are broadcast on Twitch,
Yeah,
and
weird.
yeah. I mean, I bet if you called a whole game, you would probably win. I think you have enough knowledge where if they execute the plays that you called. So it's real life Tecmo Bowl basically.
Madden.
Real life Madden. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny though. But Fan Control Football League, everybody. But yeah, he still got it. He looked like he's still at 48.
Eh.
But yeah, just fcf.io is the website if you want to check it out. Fan Control Football League. The teams. I don't even know where they play. I don't know anything about this. I just think it's
funny.
pretty funny. And,
I wonder how much you have to pay to actually call the games.
that's a great question.
Of course they have NFTs.
Oh, of course. Yes, they're collectible, of course.
Collectible.
They're collectible. So
Collectibles.
yeah.
A hyperlink to a JPEG.
Of course, they have a Discord. This is a league built for you, dude. Yeah, Discord.
It's modern. They're trying to appeal to Zoomers too. Did they have esports team names?
Yeah. That's cool. Can you reskin the players too? Like if you have enough like F bucks, like FCF bucks. This could be cool, man.
I wouldn't be shocked
I'll
if
look
they came out
into
with
this.
a cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is yeah. This does look fun. This looks like something we could get into. We could probably, I wonder what the sponsorship tiers are. The get one of these the Kingpins brought to you by the Cameron Woolley Show. Can't be that much, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I saw that. I thought that was pretty funny. I love it. He loves playing football that much that he'll be like, yeah, I'll play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good TO.
And I think before that he was in some kind of pro flag football league. So like he just doesn't want to stop. I love it.
The TO's crazy.
He is.
He's a weird dude.
He is. He's having fun. I admire that. Yes, he is definitely crazy though. But you got anything else?
I'm trying to look. See if there's anything I forgot.
I think you vented pretty well, so you got that going for you. Hopefully this week is a little better. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I do expect them to beat up on the Tigers these next two games.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were lucky to win yesterday.
Yeah, very lucky.
But And I look great in orange, just for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, jeez, man, I would love to go to this Top Gun night. I don't know, what do you get though? All right, first 9,000 fans in attendance will receive a Top Gun bobblehead courtesy of MSG Networks. Okay. Fans will experience a Top Gun in-game takeover in celebration of Top Gun 2 Maverick being released in theaters in May 2022. So, all right, hey,
Top Gun, dude.
That's
so
cool.
Weird, dude.
it's cool. I wish I was in town.
And then do a sequel to a Top Gun is
Looked
a great
good.
movie.
Trailer looked good.
I don't know. I'm just not the biggest Tom Cruise fan.
But it's all good movies. It's an action star.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I'm trying to look.
Okay.
Trying to look for any news that might have come out. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay. I just saw Tommy Pham just challenge Luke Voigt to a mixed martial arts fight. He was mad at how Luke Voigt charged into the mound here. We'll put this up. This is the look at Luke Voigt. Look at him. Said he kept his hands up as he slid.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a very weird slide.
Luke Voigt is not the best.
Yeah, he kind of like clotheslined him a little bit. Slammed his head into the ground. All right, yeah. Anyways, Luke Voigt, everybody.
Yeah,
Luke
Voigt
Voigt.
is not the best base runner in the world.
Tommy Pham. I get done really well. Anything we tie, whatever. I've got a gym owner here that'll let me use his facility. So F him. Yeah, Tommy Pham. All right.
Tommy Pham. Okay.
Anyways,
from Ming Chen and the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I'm Cameron Woolley. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, check out my other stuff. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.